In 1959, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned its ban on Lady Chatterley's Lover. In 1960, November 2nd, in England, Penguin Books won the lawsuit that had been brought against it. And on that same day, they sold 200,000 copies of the book. The ban was even lifted in Canada. It was decided there was something of literary merit about the book. It wasn't merely obscene. Well, I was a teenager at the time. And I knew that one day I would read all of D.H. Lawrence's novels, every word, every novel, because I passionately believed in freedom of the press. Well, a little while later, I went to McGill. And while I was there, a scandal broke. It seems that the prissy librarian in Royal Victoria College, the women's dorm where I lived, the librarian had taken scissors and cut out all the juicy parts of Lady Chatterley's Lover. Yeah. I mean, we were all in shock. After all, we were all mature adults. Some of us could even vote or drink. Well, Royal Victoria College is a big brick building with a giant statue of a mature Queen Victoria on the front steps. It used to be the women's college associated with McGill University when McGill University was all male. So it had better facilities than some, including that little library where the librarian had caused such a fuss on campus. I worked there. It was a good place to work. I liked to hang out in libraries. And working in the library inside the dorm meant that I didn't have to go outside in the snowy, cold Montreal winters. Well, one evening I was working there. I liked to work in the evenings when the librarian had gone home for the day. And I was putting away a stack of books. So I came to one book. It looked boring. I used to flip through each book before I put it away, just in case it was something interesting. This book looked boring. It had a brown cover. Ordinarily, I do not like books with brown covers. And it had a boring title, something philosophical, metaphysical, religious, the Kama Sutra. But just in case, I started flipping through it. Turns out, it was a book about sex positions. I checked it out. That night, I read the book, cover to cover. I was pure as the driven snow at the time, and I had no idea the human body could do those things. I told my friends about it. One by one, they all checked it out in the evening, after the librarian had gone home. We all assumed that she had no idea what she had bought. I mean, would she buy the Kama Sutra if she had cut the pages out of Lady Chatterley's Lover? My friends told their friends. And probably by the end of the semester, every girl in the women's dorm at Royal Victoria College had checked out the Kama Sutra and read it, cover to cover. When I look back on it, I'm inclined to think that Lady Chatterley's Lover, in its way, had broadened my educational horizons. Because in my determination to be a liberal, free-thinking person, I'd happened upon the Kama Sutra. Thank you.